for our official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest brought to you by the Fury Unleashed podcast, available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 142.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, 2 losses. Here is the volatile one, Victor Herrera! And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, and he weighed in officially at 144.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Long Island, New York, he holds an amateur record of 4 wins, only 2 defeats. Here's Brian Hitman James. Your referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
All right, Big Jeff Rexroad in charge of the little fighters once more. This fight gets going quickly. We're gonna have James in the red gloves, Herrera in the blue gloves. James quickly with a takedown here in the top position. Looking to get in the top side control here over Herrera. See Herrera, a little bit of wrist control, trying to work himself back in front here of James. James looking to step over, he does, cuts through the guard there. A couple heavy shots being landed. Continuously trying to step over, now looking for some back exposure, got one hook in. Herrera doing a good job trying to turn and face his opponent here, but James following all the way through, ends up in the top half guard now. Looks like he's working a body lock. He's got the wrist ride on the far side as well. Gonna land some shots here while he's got that arm trapped. Couple knees, couple elbows there to the top of the knee of James from Herrera. James now working his way around to the head. Herrera looking to potentially recover his guard, getting his legs back in front. James looking to diving knee cut, trying to get his way past the guard there. Herrera looking to try to get some sort of a guard. He's got one butterfly hook trapped in. Just 30 seconds left here in the first round. Again, all these fights, amateur bouts, all 3 3-minute rounds. Brian James, content to posture and punch here from that guard position. He's looking for the guillotine now. Has his hands together. He's looking to try and get the finish here toward the end of the first. Need to break. And that's going to be the first round. Great start there to the fight for Brian James. Ended up in the top position, dominating the majority of the round there. Herrera showing some glimpses that he could potentially get the fight going his way. Some glimpses of some good things. But James just a little bit overwhelming so far. There's the big lift in return. keeps the fight pretty much in that position the majority of that round. Here's that high elbow guillotine at the end of the round here. Herrera is able to break the grip. There's the knee on the break. See what these fighters are able to do coming out in the second round. All right, second round action just about ready to go. Brian James looking like he's ready for this second round. Herrera, hands up, ready to roll as well. All right, here we go. Both fighters exchange kicks to start the second round. Heavy shots being thrown there by James. Both fighters trying to land here inside the clinch, but James pushing Herrera back against the fence here. Dumps him down. Gets the takedown and is working to try to get to this side control position once more. Herrera almost able to get his closed guard. There he goes now, gets his full guard now. See what he's able to do with his guard from this bottom position. Brian James, very similar to the last round. In the top, driving the head into the neck here. Looking to posture and punch when the position permits. See Herrera looking to control the wrist here, trying to pop that foot over that arm, potentially set up a triangle. Brian James pretty hip to it though, gets his arm back, posture and punch now. A little bit of a high guard, potential rubber guard being set up from Herrera. Brian James moving the action away from the cage there. Halfway through this second round already, just a minute and a half to go. Brian James in control so far. He's in the top here inside the closed guard of Victor Herrera. See if Herrera can get the foot on the hip here, try to open his guard and get something going, some form of attack, or potentially make his way back to his feet. Looking for a sweep here is Herrera. Did not eliminate the post, so James able to stay in this top position. Better opportunity now with the overhook if he'd like to sweep for Herrera. Strikes a little bit from the bottom. Referee had about enough of that. Going to stand these fighters up. Action back on the feet, going again. Big shot there trying to be landed from James. Ends up finding himself to a front headlock position, going for it here. Herrera trying to spin out of it. He's safe for now, but still multiple choke variations potentially to be set up in this position here for Brian James. He's going for a Darce here. Herrera able to get his hat out of there. 10 seconds left in the round. Looking to get his leg over the top there. A little bit of rubber guard set up towards the end of this round. That's going to do it for the round. 2 rounds in the books. Brian James controlling the position in these rounds so far. 3 more minutes on tap. We'll see if one of these fighters can get the job done. Got to think Herrera needs something big here in the 3rd round if he's going to steal this one. Replays on your screen now. Herrera showing some good promise on the feet here. But then the clinch work of James, able to get in tight, push Herrera against the cage. You'll see there's a level change comes pretty quickly after that. Then he gets Herrera down on the ground. You see there in the corner of James. But yeah, getting Herrera on the ground and able to solidify the positions for the majority of that round. One more round here, the 3rd. Still to go. Cage door is locked. 3rd round is underway. Again, Fighters meeting each other with kicks to begin the round. Brian James gets it down immediately, just kind of body lock, whipping Herrera around to end up in this top side control position now against the cage. James looking to trap that arm. Herrera trying to build himself back up, though, in doing so, giving some back exposure for James. Aware of it, he's trying to flatten out. James going for a wrist ride as well. Yeah, gonna have that wrist ride, gonna be able to punch a few shots here. Landing some heavy shots. Herrera has to move. Looking to get under the chins, sneaks it underneath there very quickly. Brian James going for the rear naked choke finish. Does he have it? Herrera fighting the hands, doing what he needs to do. Brian James going after it. There's the tap. Brian James with a rear naked choke victory, getting himself back into the winner's column in impressive fashion. We're gonna see a replay of the finish here momentarily, and then I'll go in there. Alex is on coaching duty, so I'll go in there and have a word with our winner in just a moment. Impressive finish there. Brian James getting the job done, rear naked choke. Had to fight heavy for that one. All right, we're gonna make this one official. I'm gonna head in and talk to our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes. 1 minute, 10 seconds into the third and final round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Brian Hitman James.
All right, Houston, I'm here with the winner, Brian James. Come get your interview, my man. I'm here with the winner, Brian James. Brian, unfortunately, been on a skid lately, getting that win, that rear naked choke. How are you feeling right now? I see you're very animated. How you feeling, brother?
Shit, I feel great. I fucking have been working hard as fuck for the last 2 years to get where I'm at. I haven't been training long, but I came a long-ass way. Oh, Randy, I know you're gonna get that belt. Let's run it back. Let's fucking run it back. Let's go, baby.
So that's what you want next. You want to get that title shot? We're looking for a Ronde. That's what he says, Houston. Let's give our winner one more round of applause. Brian James, guys.